Good evening, fellow patrons. Project RADS is the Fallout-themed LTM live right now on Ashes the Damned and Astra Malorum. In this mode, you'll see feral ghouls and deathclaws invading the maps, and the big twist is that the radiation increases every round, meaning your survivability gets worse over time unless you're actively combating the radiation. Here are the most important changes you need to understand before you get into this mode. So, Essence isn't earned normally. Instead, enemies will drop bottle caps on the ground, and that is your essence. So if you're not actually picking up the bottle caps, you're basically playing broke. There's no passive health regeneration. If you take damage, you don't heal back up over time. Your healing just comes from drops like food and equipment. And really, drops are everything. In Project RADS, almost all progression is from what enemies will drop. If you ignore the drop system and you think you're just going to purchase perks by just killing zombies how you are used to, you're not going to get anywhere. And then so there's four main important drops. The food items, these restore your health, but it's irradiated, so yes, it can save you, but it also raises your radiation level when you eat it. So it's pretty much a double-edged sword. Bottle caps, like I said earlier, this replaces essence. Zombies drop them and you can pick them up, and that's how you buy things and progress in the game. Radx, this is a small vial that reduces your current radiation level. They're really important, so they, in a sense, take place of armor shields. You can get armor shields, but only if zombies have dropped them for loot. You won't be able to craft them at the crafting table. And then Radaway, this can be spawned in as a power-up, or you can, I think that you can get it as a drop, I believe, but when you pick it up, it instantly removes all radiation from your player. It's very uncommon, so don't think you're going to be getting these frequently. You're definitely going to want to stock up or save your salvage for Radx. Once you hit a radiation level of 300, this is when you should make your way over to a crafting table to craft Radx. At the 300 level, your movement speed will reduce. At level 500 of radiation, your weapon damage will be reduced. And at 750, your field upgrade will not recharge and your health will constantly be drained from your character. Because of how punishing the radiation is, I think the best way to play this LTM is to be a little bit more defensive than you usually are. I would load in with stim shots and definitely would equip your both weapons with Lightman. That way you can get an overcharge or pretty much any sort of health boost once you kill a zombie. And then I would recommend a mobile gun like an SMG. The new one that came out is pretty tough. It hits hard, it lacks range, but you don't really need that much range because the Deathclaws will be on your behind, and they're kind of annoying to escape from. So to get the exclusive calling cards for both Ashes of the Damned and Astra Malorum, you have to spawn in an HVT Deathclaw on each map and defeat it. You can spawn them in at any time by collecting 10 bobbleheads that are scattered throughout each map. I will show you all 20 locations in this next segment.